All right, guys, today we are going to be reacting to She Divorces the Perfect Husband and Instantly Regrets It. Just jump in, guys. Let's see what's going on.
I will miss him every day of my life. I will miss him. Lucky for me, we have kids together.
You can be the good guy and win, but you have to appreciate and value the woman that you're with. You can't just be the good guy. You can't just be the man that pays the mortgage, the man that takes care of his kids, and the man that's loyal. That's all great. But do you love your wife? Do you date your wife? Do you prioritize your wife? Do you leave her love notes? Do you cook dinner sometimes? Or is she just the woman at home?
Welcome back, family. The woman who recently went viral for divorcing the good guy has finally responded to all the critics and pushback the internet has given her concerning her declaration stating it is okay to leave the good guy. And as usual, you won't be disappointed by the delusion and contradictions this woman is going to display in today's video. To refresh your memory, let's first watch her insane viral video of her telling us how it is okay to leave the good guy.
So I thought I'd talk for just a minute about this divorce that I'm going through. Because I'm sure just like I found some relatable advice through here, other people might relate to me. So I was married for 10 years. I got married young. I was 21, barely, like 3 days, 21. Already had a baby. He was 8 weeks old at our wedding. And I remember feeling like my marriage was temporary from the beginning.
Wow.
Like that I wasn't gonna make it.
Wow.
And I didn't know what that feeling was. I just thought it was cold feet, but it kind of manifested itself for the next 10 years. And here we are 10 years later going through a divorce. So he didn't really start this process. I guess it was more so me, because I was always looking for someone else because I didn't know how to be loved or how to...
Geez, in other words, before I met him, I had some experience. Multiple. 21 to... I would say it's beyond 15 or 20 body counts. Easily.
To accept love.
My opinion.
From somebody. And so while he was fighting for me...
There you go. That's a mistake.
I was pushing him away.
Yeah, that's the mistake right there. As soon as she said, I want a divorce, guys, cut everything, no contact, and you're going to contact me through your lawyer, through my lawyer. That's it. You have to do a no contact, but you have to be just get ready, prepare, change your routine, drink a lot of water, all that stuff, you know.
But
yeah,
I never truly accepted happiness. I left the good guy. I left the guy that everybody looks at and is like, that's a dad, that's a husband, that's how it's supposed to be. He did the dishes, he cleaned the house, he took the kids to school, he worked all day, he made good money, he supported us. I mean, yeah, we had our problems, but he was the good guy.
But you're not happy. You were
so
not
I'm
happy.
here to tell you.
Oh, because you were not happy. That's why I got divorced and break up a family. Just because I was not happy. I was not happy. There's no sense of guilt. There's no sense of shame. No duty to society. It's just because I was not happy.
It's okay to leave the good guy. Don't stay because he's the good guy. Leave because he's not the guy for you. Leave because you have to be happy. Because if you don't feel in love, then who cares if he's the good guy? And that is a harsh reality that I'm facing right now, and a lot of scrutiny from a lot of people. But it's okay to leave the good guy. I hope that helps you, because nobody Nobody has looked me dead in the eye and say, it's okay to leave the good guy. So, there you go. Hope that helps someone.
Remember,
Wow.
she said that her ex-husband was doing everything right. He was a good dad, a good husband, he did the dishes, he cleaned the house, he supported her, he even brought the kids to school. She herself said all of that from her own mouth. Now, let's watch her first response to a comment that triggered her, and you guys will see how she is going to contradict herself.
I've tried to make this video 3 times now, and I guess I just can't find the words to say. So I'm gonna make it really short, but this is one of, I don't know, 20 or 30 comments that are mostly from men on my post that are straight offended that I left a good man. Let's be clear. You can be the good guy and win, but you have to appreciate.
I know what you're gonna say. It's gonna trigger me. Oh man, you can even be the good guy. I'm telling you, all the stuff that she said that he was doing, that he was a good guy, is the thing that he never should have done. Simple as that. Because I think he was doing it because he didn't want her to just get upset. But that's the other way. You have to let her get upset, man. You have to let her get upset. You have to let her what time it is. And you have to be okay with, she giving you a little bit pushback. But that's the time for you to tell her what kind of man you are. He failed the test. And here you have her saying, yeah, he was the good guy. And yeah, he was a very good guy. But didn't make me happy. Man, F that.
And value the woman that you're with. You can't just be the good guy. You can't just be the man that pays the mortgage,
Not
the
enough,
man
guys.
that takes care of his kids.
Not enough. Not
and
enough.
the man that's loyal. That's all great. But do you love your wife? Do you date your wife? Do you prioritize your wife? Do you leave her love notes? Do you cook dinner sometimes?
Yeah, don't do that. You know what I'm saying? Don't do that. Because that means you're in a submissive state. You're cooking, leaving notes? Really? Really? How is that even attractive? Like, this is where Myron Gaines has a great point. Even Cammy Sammy's, a lot of the red pills, they have a great point. You have to be a type of guy that is still desired by other women. And that way, your woman doesn't do stuff like this. It's insane.
Do you make her feel that when she goes to work that she's appreciated? Or is she just
Doesn't matter,
the
lady.
woman at home?
You guys know that I don't like to stop clips halfway, but I had to do it on this one because of the level of contradiction in this woman's story. Listen to what she is saying now and compare it to what she said about the kind of person her ex-husband was.
I left the good guy. I left the guy that everybody looks at and is like, that's a
She's
dad.
a 3 or 4 guy.
That's a husband. That's how it's supposed to be. He did the dishes. He cleaned the house. He took the kids to school. He worked all day. He made good money. He supported us.
She is literally contradicting herself. She is describing the kind of person she claims that she wouldn't leave. When you let women talk for long enough, they always tell on themselves. Let's continue watching the clip.
This is a pretty presumptuous comment. Because I chose not to bash him on my last post, and instead I took accountability.
You didn't.
I took accountability, but I still left.
I understand.
I-
Good
you will
example
find
of
somebody
what
who-
happened when your woman fall in love with another man. This is what happened, guys, right here. This is exactly what happened. She detached herself completely. Completely. Even if she doesn't say it, that's the reason. She detached emotionally from her ex-husband. And that's why she's okay saying, yeah, I left the good guy, and that's okay. Because her heart is already in somebody else.
Appreciates him. If he can learn to appreciate somebody else. And I'm in the same boat as that. I'll find that person when I'm ready to do the same. So just because I took some accountability doesn't mean that this isn't equal faults. So let's get that straight. But Thanks for reminding me.
No, you did not take accountability for your reckless actions.
0.
Yes, he will find someone who will appreciate him if he hasn't already. You said it yourself, that he was really supportive of you. That is a form of showing appreciation. You, on the other hand, was not even 100% committed to the marriage from the beginning. Guys, this woman was so triggered by the comments on her video that she tried to redefine the meaning of what the good guy means. Now, I am warning you about this next clip where she will be trying to redefine the good guy to fit her own narrative. I know that the coping mechanism this woman is going to display here will be making the blood of most of you boil. But bear with me here. This is the BS we have to be familiar with so that we can know who to avoid. Let's watch.
So I think it's important to put an explanation or explain at least like what a good guy is.
Okay, let's see.
Because I think we're missing the key point of how this entire series at this point started.
Sure, we're done, man. I get it. We are done. We just simply don't get words. We don't understand language. We're so dumb that we cannot understand. We get it.
So my intro video was it's okay to leave the good guy. So what is a good guy?
What is it?
The good guy is what everyone else gets to see. The good husband is what we get to see. That's what the partner sees, or the good wife in some of your situations. The good guy from the outside is the guy that goes to work every day and makes a good, honest living. That's the guy that takes care of his kids and seems present, or is present. That's the guy that seems to have all of his ducks in a row. His morals are good, his values are good, his friends are good people. From the outside looking in, everybody says that guy must be...
It's a boring guy. That's what she's trying to say. He's boring.
...good to her. Because all of those things on the outside line up to be that. You see this stable, consistent guy that gets along with everybody, and everybody just thinks he must be good. Okay, so that's the good guy. What is a good husband? What is a good partner? Let's make it general. What is a good partner? That's somebody that has your back all the time.
Oh, that's what it is.
Right? Like somebody that is gonna stand behind you to their families, to their friends, to everybody.
Oh, yeah.
You're their person. So they've got your back. Okay?
Yes. Okay.
That's somebody that can be intimate with you. And it means something. You feel connected. You feel close. You feel loved.
The butterflies. Ooh.
During intimate moments. That is going out of your way for your partner.
Me. That's all I'm hearing.
Even when it sort of inconveniences you. It's something that you want to do because it's something that they need from you. Okay? It is an emotional connection. It is, do you want them to feel better? Do you know how to talk to them when they are sad or upset or overjoyed? I think those are just a couple of things that make a good partner, that make a good husband or a good wife. But nobody is going to know if that person is a good husband or a good wife unless you're married to them.
Oh, so, that's what it is, guys. See?
He's a good guy.
Yeah, that's what it is, guys. See, we didn't get it. See, we didn't understand it. So she explained it to us. That was the pieces that we were missing right there. Oh, now we get it. See, guys, it was our fault.
He a good husband? Only I can answer that. I would say what I won't do is I won't bash him. I'm extremely thankful for the 12 years that we spent together, and I think we learned a lot.
Yo, how condescending she is, bro. Like, she really thinks she thinks she is above him. I'm grateful for the 12 years that you... Hey, dude, thank you so much for the 12 years that you gave me. You have a kid with me and everything. Hey, thank you so much. Best of luck. Wow.
I will miss him every day of my life. I will miss him as a human being.
Yeah, you're being a victim.
Lucky for me, we have kids together. So hopefully we can be friends. And right now we're doing a great job at that.
I'm telling you, she's with another guy. She put her ex-husband in a friend zone. That's what they do quick. We can only be friends. Have you guys heard that phrase before? We can only be friends. There we go, right here. She's already putting eyes on somebody else. She probably is with somebody else. Disgusting.
But
man.
we both knew that we aren't meant to be together.
Nah,
And
you
will
knew.
I regret that? Maybe. I don't know. I don't regret it right now.
Exactly.
And I don't think he does either. So
Yo, look at this. Look at this.
I don't regret
Look at this. Pay attention to this.
it right now.
Of course she doesn't regret it. She already has what she wants. She already has what she wants.
Maybe. I don't know. I don't regret it right now.
Of course I don't regret it. Not right now because I already have what I want. The guy that she was attracted to.
And I don't think he does either. So
That's what he told you.
I think that's important to bring to the table. So many of you think that you know the whole story,
Oh, yeah,
and you're
of course.
saying, well, the good guys can't win, and you're going to regret this, and he deserves somebody better. I might, and he does, and he is a good guy, but just because you're a good guy doesn't make you a good husband, so don't get that twisted. You
Damn.
still have to put in the effort
Be toxic.
with the
We
woman
get it.
at home.
Be
or
toxic,
with the
we
man
get
at
it.
home to make it work. You can't just be a good person and automatically think that you're going to be a good spouse.
Now you understand why a lot of guys in the past used to do the thing they used to do. Because they're not attracted to the good guys. Gentlemen, they're not attracted to the good guys. They're not. They're simply not. You need to have one of the third triads. You have to have one of those qualities. I'm not saying that you have to be that into it, but something that it can give them the emotion, go up and down. You need to be ready. And it makes sense. Well, a lot of these guys in the past, they used to cheat on their wife, man. I'm just keeping it honest. I'm keeping it 100% with you guys because he's pre-selected. His genes are pre-selected. Back in the day, some of these guys, they used to have 3 or 4 families, man. My grandpa used to have like 4. And then their wife, and he, you know what's crazy? The main family, he always took care of them. The main family, even built a house with his own hand, a 2-floor house with his own hand in a farm. But this is the reason why. I mean, you cannot be that nice with these people, man. Look at that. You can't, especially with somebody that already have a lot of body counts and their emotional pressure is too high. So you have to just at least match that.
Because that's not how that works. Being a good person usually doesn't take that much effort. Being a good spouse takes effort. And it has to be effort that you're willing to put in. And some of you said, well, were you willing to put it in? Probably not.
There we go.
Probably not, because it's hard to be good to somebody when you don't feel like they're being good to you. And then
It's horrendous.
who makes the sacrifice first. And I don't know if either one of us did that. So
Damn.
there's my accountability for the day. You're right. It was partially my fault.
Gaslighting.
100%. I will take 50% of that 100% that
No, she's not being accountability. She's using words that describe accountability, but she's not. You know why? Accountability means that you need to go back and fix it. Because I'm meaning that you might have something wrong with you and you might have to put some of the work. You running away from the problem is not accountability, lady.
It was my fault. So
I don't know if these women have amnesia or they just choose to speak and make life-changing decisions without even thinking. So let me get this straight. You knew that you didn't want to be with him from the start. You said it yourself. You always believed that this marriage was temporary. Therefore, you were always looking for something better out there. Do not try to include your husband into your corrupt way of thinking. You are now trying to justify your stupid decision by putting part of the blame on your ex-husband just because people are holding you accountable for your selfish actions. The only mistake your ex-husband made was to marry you in the first place.
And also, bro, you got a tattoo, man. Such a red flag. Such a damn red flag. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. I'll see you in the next one.